This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
So the brothers had a very strange relationship with Yosef, and the pasuk says, "V'lo yachaloi dabroi l'shalom." They could not speak to him in peace. So at first glance it would seem to be critical of the brothers. The brothers were not able to get along with Yosef. But Rashi says, "Mitoch genusam lamanu shivcham." From their disparagement, we learned their praise. That they could have easily went over to Yosef. Yosef, how you doing? Everything okay? And they could have very superficially spoken to Yosef peacefully, and in their heart bared great antagonism toward him. But they didn't want to be hypocritical, and they felt that if we don't have good feelings to Yosef, we're not going to express them and be hypocritical. They did not speak achas b'pevi achas b'leiv. In the back of Masechta Chulin, the Maram Shif, where he has drashos called Drushim Nechmadim, where he explains the pasuk in Tehillim Parak Yud Beis, pasuk Gimel. It says, "Shav yidabru ish esre'eu svas chalakos b'leiv v'leiv yidaberu." B'leiv v'leiv yidaberu literally means people speak with a half a heart. The Maram Shiv says a psychological phenomenon that anytime someone comes over to you and says, I'm telling you this very sincerely, I'm telling you this wholeheartedly, I really am very sincere what I mean, you know that they're lying. Because if they have the need to say that I'm telling you this with all my heart, that means they're self-conscious about it, and they have this internal need to say out that they're saying it genuinely because they know they're not saying it genuinely. Says the Maram Shif, that's a phenomenon in human interactions. When somebody realizes and feels about himself that guilty about himself, he's going to have the need to explain and justify himself. So I'll tell you personally, in my limited experience, anytime someone comes over to me, comes over to a Rav and says, "Rabbi, with all due respect, watch out, because they're about to be mavaza you, they're about to disparage you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the need to say, with all due respect." That's exactly the side of the Maram Shif. When somebody has the need to say, with all due respect, he is now justifying his guilty conscience because he feels bad. How could he say this to a rabbi? How could he say this to a Rav? So he first says, with all due respect, to sort of justify what he's about to do. This is human interaction. That in human psychology, when somebody feels about themselves bad about what they're about to do, so they first justify it to themselves, talk themselves into the fact that it's b'derech kavod, that they're really genuine, that they're really telling you the truth. I'm telling you this very honestly. In other words, that means what I'm about to say is sheker v'chazav. So this is the yesod of the Maram Shif in the end of Masechta Chulin. Okay.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.